in the eye of the whole world, is becoming a more credible agency.
Are you saying...
What I'm saying, in essence, under this dispensation, there are a lot of questions, my brother. There are a lot of questions. How did INEC, they were talking about them getting judgment. Which judgment? In Okona, man? Which judgment? How did they arrive at that? The same judgment that is in pieces now? INEC has a legal department that's supposed to clinically scrutinize how they got that judgment. That judgment is not tenable. It's another they call it. Wherein the same chamber, when as plaintiff order over that matter, from the same chamber they brought another person who acted as a defense. If that is not done, that is criminal. That is unethical. You understand what I'm saying? So these are issues. And that's what the point that I'm making, that ordinarily, ideally, if INEC is to do what they do, the same Jimoh Ibrahim alleged INEC to be asking him for $1 million. That's an allegation. The same Jimoh Ibrahim said, Baje, the rec in Ondo State, was trying to book an appointment to go to meet him in London and so many other things, which the guy denied and so many other things and all that. These are what it is that. So you can see that a lot of things happen behind the scene. And that was why they waited in the night last week Thursday for them to announce that, because there was pressure and all this and all that. We know.
But just before we go on a break, I asked a question which you're yet to answer. Yeah. Can you just tell us the latest now from the feelers you've got at the appeal court?
Well, the latest is as at that yesterday, based on that criminal allegation, based on that desperate move by Poroye to swear an affidavit to back up such an untenable frivolous petition. It is waiting. That's why I said he has not known. I'm sure he's going to hide it now.
If the panel is reconstituted, do you have the belief in that panel?
Of course, all our eggs are rotten. Yes, we know that the judiciary now is in the eye of the storm in Nigeria. I foresaw that long time ago. We need cleaning. We need surgical operation for us to move forward. Because nearly all the critical sectors of our economy, where I was said, confirmed by the Vice President last week, that there is no sectors of the economy that is not corrupt, including judiciary. But I think the time has come for us to sanitize and then restore discipline, dignity, decency, and decorum of professionalism and the key sectors of our economy. So, as far as we are concerned, by the time they reconstitute, because it's something that they have to give us accelerated hearing. If not, that means they have to cheat the election. You understand? You cannot put your house on fire and then sit under that. This thing must be laid to rest. And that's why I'm happy our people in those, as I will speak right now, they're coming from home now, that there's a riot in Abuja over this matter. Because our people are not happy with what is happening. They are toying with the destiny of our people. We were ready for that election, and we were going to that election, and then without any, influence of unduly, we will have gone to that election and then clear to have been one of the fairest and PDP will have won. Okay. So for me, I am very, very sure. Be one Sanio, be one Fonio. Let Poroye go and begin to doctor and do anything. 1 million and 1 million Poroye and Okona Bank put together, including Jimoh Ibrahim, they cannot change the destiny of Ondo State.
We go on a short break now. It's still setting the record straight on Orange 94.5 FM.
Point 1. Turn on your radio. Point 2. Crank up the volume. Point 3. Fine tune. Orange FM.
Get that juice. 94.5 FM.
You're welcome back. It's setting the record straight on Orange 94.5 FM. I still have with me Mr. Jeff Oluwabidoye, Chairman Ondo State Scholarship Board, and the Special Assistant to the Ondo State Governor Communications, Mr. Inka Salad Akintenwa. Now, Mr. Salad, why the resilience about this Yuma Fortinet?
Why the resilience? That's an interesting question. You see, when you have a good product, you can't but be proud of such a product. When you have a marketable product, there's nothing that will hinder you from saying you've gotten it right. The very beginning of this politicking that seems to have slowed down at this level because of all this embarrassment, the very beginning of it saw Eita Odegede as a candidate that everybody seems to love. He has integrity, he has credibility, he is competent, he has the human feeling. You can see a man who seems to be set to deliver. You can see a man who is set to move us to the next level. So when people became resilient, it got to a level I wonder why is this man so full of how do I put it? Let me say, why is this man having this magnitude of support from the people? He has a lot of goodwill. So when this resilience was seen in recent times, I knew from the very beginning that we can't but have him, but we can't but have that type of resilience for a man you love. Eita Ojegede has been in government for the past 7 years. He has passed through the rudiment of passing through a type of refinery. He knows what it takes to be in government. He knows where the shoe is pinching the ordinary man. He knows what next to do. He's not just a stranger in the land. So we are too convinced that we got our candidate right. And that is why from Akure to Akoko, from Akoko to Ilaje to SLDU, SLDU down to Ilaoluji, across the 18 local government, you can see everybody chanting Eyi for sure, Eyi Lafe, Eyi Lomuwa, Eyi Magun. And it is all about signature tune of Eita Ojegede son. Let me confirm one thing to you. Who is indeed afraid of Eita Ojegede? Who is indeed afraid? Who, if not all other oppositions? By every right-thinking calculation, Eita Ojegede had virtually won this November 26 election. Everybody knows that this is the man the people want. This is the man that is up. This is the man that is right. This is the man that is capable. This is he who has been groomed. In 7 years, you are not a stranger to a government that you want to run. In 7 years, you should know the nooks and crannies of the government you want to run. He has been a part of good governance throughout the Mimiko administration. He was a part of the policies that brought health, our health situation into the limelight. Today, as we speak, the health policies of Ondo State is a template for use in African countries. Eita Ojegede has been a part of educational policy in this town where people have started to copy us. Even Oyo State came to collect the template. Realistically, the templates that had been the state that had come to collect templates here ran to about 19, about how things are done well. Here we have moved in health, here we have moved in education, we have moved in agri. Our roads and rural development is tops. We have transport scheme that is beautiful. Our security, sanitation and sport is unbeatable. These policies are the things that Eita Ojegede has seen happen. It passed through his table. But as again was the commissioner of justice, and at that level, anything that is critical to good governance must pass through his table. He has seen it. He has worked with it. He's been a part of it. And as of today, people just feel the man is the next one to take us to another level. We can't miss it. The resilience team is still constant. With or without the Jimoh Ibrahim factor, people are saying we won't change this belief in this man, Eita Ojegede. And to God be the glory, we have a deputy in Prince John Mafo, a very strong member of our party who is from Ilaje local government. And today, the Ilaje people are saying we have gotten the candidate to move, to support Eita Ojegede to move the state to another level. The resilience is unbeatable. The resilience is not taken across board. I was in Ilaoluji 2 days ago. I came back yesterday, and the people were saying we are not moving. Eita Ojegede is the candidate. We are not moving. I came back and I got to Akure and I was surprised to see the same feel everywhere. I quite agree to the fact that Jimoh Ibrahim is creating some distraction, but the distraction will not last. The distraction will not last.
Now, do you think a party divided into the polls can win an election?
Again, that is where I am happy that a united force is what we have in our hands now. A united force, a complete system cannot fail. If you assume we are divided, you now say, what is the division? If between us, let's pick 100, and you say, okay, Jimoh Ibrahim has 3 followers out of 100, what do you, the success is complete. If 97% is still with us, then I think we are good as done. As a matter of fact, if we get judgment at the appeal now, and we all raise up our hands again tomorrow in a campaign or in a rally, the end of the road has come for all those who are in the opposition. What has made our people quiet now are looking solemn is because they feel what is the end of this court case. How far will it go? But in our hearts, we solemnly know and we believe that without any iota of doubt, Ita Ojegede will definitely win at these court cases.
Okay, now this morning on my show, I was discussing whether or not Nigeria is ripe for independent candidacy. Well, what's your reaction to that?
Well, thank you so much. We are still far from that. The issue of independent candidate, because independent or independent is about the person. It's about our mentality. It's about our thinking. You understand what I'm saying? With what we are seeing, those who have been doing this politicking for 16 years, still crisscrossing, are not stable, are inconsistently, consistent. You understand what I'm saying? So the issue of independent candidate, I know we'll get there, but for now, it's a process. Every strong democracy anywhere in the world is never an event, it's always a process. You understand what I'm saying? But we must get it right at this stage. If you don't get it right and all those and all that, independent candidates, so what and all that. So for me, it's not even the issue of independent candidate that is the issue now. Because you see, we might not be where we think we ought to be, but we actually no more where we used to be. We have made progress from 1999 to date. And that's why I'm surprised too that so many of our guys, so many of our associates, so many of our friends and our brothers, in the name of ambition, rather than to be guided by vision, they are often ruled by ambition. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? So in your own eye, you might think, okay, you have a few coins in your account and you this and that. You need to really sit down. You have what it takes, looking at where we're coming from. Ondo State gubernatorial or governor office is no longer for Lily Liver. It's no longer for mere boys. It's no longer for mere people who have just little change and they think they can do it and all that kind of thing. Going by what we have seen, especially from 1999 to 1999 to 2003, 2003 to 2009, and then the last 7.5 to 8 years now, governance in Ondo State has gone to another level completely. We are now providing direction. We have become a contagious identity. Ondo State has become a role model, not only to Nigerians, other states, but to other Africa. So many of APC states have come here quietly to come and learn. We can mention their name. If we are not doing well, why didn't they go to other states that is run by APC and so many other things? You understand? When you talk about that, can we? You understand what I'm saying? So for me, issue of independent candidates now is not even in the horizon. We must be able to get this right by our perception, by our conduct, by the way we behave as politicians and as leaders, because those coming behind us are watching us on a daily basis. And leadership is about exemplary living. It's about practical display of what you preach and you practice. You must be able to walk your talk as a political leader and so many other things. So naturally, we are moving to a level that, and that's exactly what is happening right now. If you look at all other candidates compared to Ita Ojegede, they're looking at the processes that produce them. Our own process, our own primary is, it was fantastic. Perfect. It was beamed to the international community. It was covered for several hours during that day. Check it out. Which other primary that produced? Is it the APC? That is up to now is still partying the matter is still in court of order. Is it the AD? Is it the SDP? Name all those probably who say they are. And then look at the processes and so many other things. So this is precisely what we're talking about. So people have seen something unique about Ita Ojegede, our brand.
But don't you think this unending legal tussle will affect your chances at the poll?
Well, on ending legal tussle, yeah, they're trying to kind of slow us down by way of pacing, because what they're trying to do before now, before they say Jack, Ita Ojegede, as you know, was already working in the last 4 months. He was ahead of everybody. He was already consulting, because democracy electorally is about consultation and consensus. He was already reaching those who matters in the entire 9 federal constituencies of this state, in the entire 3 territorial zone, in the entire 2 and 3 ward. He has gone around, he has visited those who matter. And that's why you go to anywhere, it's a yield they are talking about. That's why you get to this place, it's a yield they are talking about. And as luck will have it, we took our time too. We don't just want to choose wrongly. And that was why it took a time for us to say, okay, we have baked the cake now, which is Ita Ojegede, who is the front runner. Okay? Then the icing on it will be who pair up with him, which is running mate going to be. And then we shop after due consultation around the entire, the 2 senatorial zones again. We settled down for somebody that has been consistent. He's been a member of the party since 1999. He has never crisscrossed. He has always been there, and that is precisely what we are looking at. Consistency integrity, credibility.